Wait, is this working right now? I think this. I turned off the stream once. Oh yeah, Woofy Boo, how you doing? Hey, it's been a while. I'm pretty sure that I closed the stream and it's still working fine, which is absolutely weird. It should disconnect it. Yeah, I have two stream right now for no reason. Okay, this is weird. Okay, let's unprivate, private this. Don't know what the heck's going on there, but hey, hello. It is a new stream. Okay, I guess. All right, here we go. I turn off the stream and open it again because my camera is not working for some reason. Turns out it's working fine, I guess. For now. Alright, hey Potato, how you doing? Oh my gosh, I turned off the stream and reopened it again. And it's not working. The old stream is it's not working. I cannot find it anymore. Okay. Yo, how are you doing? That's weird. I just started the previous stream. I turned off immediately. Cause literally you don't know what was that. Okay, let me check for a bit. Everything should be good if I'm not mistaken. I spelled story wrong again. God dang it. Every time. No one is interested on this. Yeah, pretty sure that. But I am really interested in this type of games, the storyline games. I really like it. I don't care if people will enjoy it or not, but if the things that I really enjoy, I will do it anyway. So yes, welcome. Just wanted to know the story because I'm really interested in only in ARCHON Quest. I'm not playing all the story because it's madness to do that anyway. Okay. ARCHON. Yes. I don't know. Story quest. Alright. Guess that we are good to go. Okay. Like I said before, I know that people will never interested in this. I mean my viewers never interested into this. Most of them, almost all of them, never interested in this. So yes, you see what I mean after this. I need to open my laptop to see your chat, by the way. Okay, just wait for a bit. I didn't prepare anything just yet. Okay. We're gonna start with this. Oh, you cannot hear that. Yeah, the thing. I mean, the game sounds. Yes, that makes sense. Right. I'm in the chat, so it should be good for doing this. Cool. Here we go. Oh, you cannot hear the music because I can hear it, but I don't think that you guys can hear it. I turned it off. And I need to... Yes. Did I save this? Yep. I saved this. Cool. Yeah, hello everyone who joined the stream right now. And who watching this video in the futures. Welcome to another Genshin Impact live stream. Yes, it is. It's the part that I continue with the journey. Oh yeah, I need to open the game. Forgot about that one. Okay, this one? This one I cannot see my face. Ah, here we go. A little bit right over here. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Oh. Alright. Hey. How you guys doing? Are you doing great? I'm gonna continue with this. Continue with the journey. Alright, so this Archon quest over here is another Archon quest. You can see that. Well, to summarize this up, I'm gonna tell you about what is going on when we step in Sumeru. Well, first of all, we step in Sumeru. We got sick because of the not the illness. It's called the smell. Yes, from that smell, and we felt sick, and we rest in Gandalville a bit under the care of Tanari and Corley. After we rest and cure our our sickness, we went to Sumeru City trying to find the God of Wisdom. But when we before we step foot in Inazuma itself, we given the academia giving the Akasha for us to where to walk in Sumeru. So we can use Akasha to access the information there. So yeah, this Akasha is really useful for keeping information. After that, we just have a little bit of fight against the academia, and with then we met the God of Wisdoms. Her name is Nahida. After that, then yes, the academia tried to do something about the looping dream or something like that. Yeah, they tried to harvest the dream and just keep us in a loop all the time. Then Nahida stepped in trying to stop them. Yeah, we worked with Nahida and tried to stop them. We managed to stop them. And then things happened after that. Like, a lot of things happened after this. And then after all of that things, we'll learn something new about the academia working. They're working behind the scenes trying to create a new god, because Nahida cannot be the great. They think that Nahida cannot be a great god for them, because she's so weak. So that's why they're trying to get the Balladeer, trying to create a new god by using the Balladeer as you know, to be a god. After that, we managed to beat the Balladeer, and yeah, now we're right over here. So it's really a little bit of summary of everything that we learned so far in the Sumeru. So yeah, now we're gonna continue with our journey. The journey. Oh god. Oh. Hey again, Jesse. I know you're using your 2 accounts again. Alright, so we're gonna continue with this again. It's a brief summary with what happened. But yeah, it's a little bit spoiler. But it's fine. You can do it by you can get more information by playing the game itself. Or, you know, watch another video. Watch others play your videos. It can be helpful. Everyone seeing this, I don't gotta watch it because it's not Yandere Simulator. True. So I'm not blaming them. Most likely. Why do I need to blame them for that? They can do whatever they want. No, it's gotta be underrated. It's a little bit hard to explain what's going on, because that is not scripted anyway. Alright. Starting the new chapter.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay! That means facts and logic.
Makes no sense. The essays cannot be the fact.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
What?
Yeah, well...
What are they talking about?
This is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting.
Ah,
and I'm
you try to find the
interested in getting
inspiration.
to the bottom of all this.
I get
That's
it.
the only reason I came to you.
I get it.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Oh, drama?
Okay.
The heck? Is this a movie or something?
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon, or is it kind of unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that?
I mean...
Everyone here's just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
I mean, Inazuma still has a lot of things to... like... better than Sumeru about story or some stuff like that.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna mystery is all about.
Okay. Investigating intervention of the Genesis. Ah, here we go, the word Genesis again. Oh no, what the heck is that? Just kidding.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
That's in Inazuma.
If only we knew where to find that traveler. From
Me?
what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Yeah, I know a lot about Inazuma. Can you ask me that? Are you looking for me?
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Yeah, I've been to Inazuma. So what you want to ask?
Hey, what's with that face?
About the
Don't
god?
believe
I
us?
can tell you. If you don't believe me, I'll go.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
Uh-huh.
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I
mascot.
started, examining the evidence.
What
Sorry.
the evidence are you talking about
what,
here?
for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking.
Your scholar is unsocialized. That's
Traveler,
what it is.
I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we
Wait.
don't know much about that
I don't
place
know.
either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Never heard about that.
I see.
Sorry, I can't help this time.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge.
Can you
He
go
said
to
it's
Inazuma?
difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past.
Ooh.
But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Can you
hold on,
please?
Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end,
I
he
never
threw it
hear
into a
about that
fire to
before.
destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a Kabuki Mono.
Hola, Bang.
This seems to be an Inazuman word
Hola.
for an eccentric stranger.
Thank you for
Someone
joining.
who dresses funny or acts in
Oh my
an
god, I cannot
unusual
read your
way.
name.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards,
Oh my god.
as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
This is a really
So
new
first
story.
this strange person goes
Never hear
missing,
about this before.
Then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Let's investigate.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Nah, it's not your
So
fault
I
that your
helped
name
out
like
too.
that.
I asked
It's
everyone I
fine.
could think of if they knew anything about what happened back
You don't
then.
need the story.
And wow, did I get lucky!
What?
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
Are you making
It
this
just
up?
so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
The Wanderer versus Skara. Huh, interesting.
Even back then, Tatara Suna was already at the center of
I never hear
Inazuma's
that.
smelting industry. The man in charge
What do
was
you
a government
know?
official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
I know you know something, so don't spoil it just yet. Could it be?
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in the story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh,
Crossmace
the
clan.
Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Ishin Art is talking about what? Kazuha, right? He know how to use it.
Wow,
He
yes,
can craft.
you really know your
he can
stuff.
craft it.
That makes things easier. So
He can craft,
basically, this Niwa was
the
a
weapon.
distant relative of the Kaidahara clan.
Yeah,
the last
Kaidahara.
practitioners of Ishin art.
True.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
Skara Broken Memories is in the ending. Whoa, do not spoil it yet, please. Sorry, please don't spoil it yet. I don't know about that. That Skara and Wanderers is the same person now. I guess so.
Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
I already know it.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Are they talking about Scaramouche? Sounds suspicious.
A puppet?
Yeah. Weird. Ryan Shogun puppet. Yeah, it's a bad idea, right? Then he turned to the Scaramouche and then turned to the Wanderer. What the freak is going on? It's really coincident. Is this what it is? It has been a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, the one he's doing 400 years ago in... Oh,
Aha!
I see.
Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Kazuha or Venti. I'm gonna choose Venti. Glass at Paimon and hope she keep her mouth shut. Shut up.
No. Paimon just meant, how creepy.
Shut up,
The way
Paimon.
you described it makes
Please
it sound
don't
like
say
a
it.
ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Can you give me? Oh my day. Strike one man right in the Tarasuna. Around 3 in the afternoon from his fall, he is splitting water and walking amongst the mountain road towards to the factory. There's she was suffering along with the chunking stones. They walked like people convinced that so long as they are reached the fire raging in the mountain valley. There might be extracts from the gems beyond price. The moods that strike inspired was inevitable. Beyond mere description of those who was not present witnesses, the man's barked cheerful greetings and spirit to join the positions. There is, I cannot read today. There is the toiling the character who is doing the heaven head. Taller greeting him with a heavier slap in the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. Do my eyes deceive you, sir? cannot think that it's returned to the trip, whereas Inazuma City could have been easy on you. Miyazaki smiled like a young man telling the first time on their journeys, expressions relaxed, wise. Kasurachi Inazuma is rimmed of the almighty shogun, slaying up on the fastest ship. Oh my god, it's really long. Slowing up on the spineless sea routes. What dangers could I have possibly faced? And what is the good news? What is about the good news? And there's some natural. Oh my god, it's really long. And okay, I guess that is really long to do it. Oh my god, extract 2. Well, you can pause and read it, or maybe you just join this and read it by yourself. I guess that. Wait, if I can. Yes, I think that I can read it by just doing slow like this. And I can read it. Yes, I can read it after I review the stream again. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm gonna skip this. It's literally a really long book. I mean, it's only Act 3. God dang, it's really long. Okay.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Oh my god! Okay. The brief analyzes possible event of historical importances and. Okay. I think it's really important to the story. But do I really want to read all of this? Yeah, if I'm not live stream, I will do it if I'm not live stream, but god dang, it's really long. When I play with my own time, I guess that I can do it. It's not that long for me, but it's a live stream, it's really long. Okay.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
I already cut it.
Oh, how about
if
read
all
I plug
those
the
things
holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Guessay? Sounds more like a novel.
Akaba, look. Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides,
really?
if there really
Why
was
you
a
want me
political power
investigate
struggle
there?
going on at anything
Why
like
did
the
you go
level
there?
you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
And I want to know what happened to the Balladeer.
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it
some
to you.
other stuff to do,
What?
so we'll have to say goodbye for now.
Okay.
Good luck with your essay.
So I just wanted to say that when I finish the act 6, I mean the act 5.
Thank you.
Of
If you
chapter
find out
3.
any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Nahida just give us the important information that we are at the center, but our sisters is not
They were talking about.
the
It has
sender.
to do with the Balladeer, doesn't it?
She's belong in the Tibet. Well, that is really a conflict there because we came from the outer world. I mean, we are not in Tibet. We are not belonging to Tibet. And Nahila just gave me that your sister is not belong to Tibet, while you as the descender, which mean we are not related. That's a real question that I want to ask Nahida now.
Okay, then even if
But
we
she
did
only
know
give
something about
this
it,
information
we
is
probably
really
couldn't
weird.
share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
In what? Is this a bad idea? What's wrong?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
You're talking about there's a bad idea. There he is.
Balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
You cannot lock up the puppet, come on. They can't disassemble their body and then get out of this jail. That's easy. You can't lock up the puppet. Okay, where is he? Oh, here we go, Nahida place. Let's go in. Just want to ask Nahida, there's a lot of things about... Our sister is belonging to Tibet, not from the other world. And what is that? What is that information? It's weird. Nahida. Yeah, here we go. I want to ask you a lot of stuff. If you know it by now. I mean, you'll learn every day.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Okay.
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he escape or... Ah! It's him!
Oh, there he is.
Sure enough. You're here.
So what is wrong with you? How you walk free around in Inazuma?
Hey! What are you doing?
I mean, not Inazuma, it's Sumeru.
Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain.
Can you do that?
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We
What?
made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me.
I forgot about Irminsul. Okay.
Deal? Huh. You sure
This
you trust
guy.
this guy?
This guy's a loser.
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about.
You're the puppet. I cannot kill you.
But if that's the case,
Well, I do can.
why haven't you done it already?
But I don't want to.
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Oh my god, this guy has this attitude. I hate him.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
I'm not calming down. This guy provoking me all the time.
But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Well, gods can be wrong too. Not they are all perfect.
Don't you dare try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
Well,
Okay.
I for one have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
What's wrong with that?
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information. You'll come to understand more about that in the fullness of time.
I have a question.
The balladeer's power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
That puts him in quite a precarious position.
So I can murder him now, right?
Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond.
I mean, I want to disassemble that guy to see what's inside his heart.
Wait a second. Farmer?
It's just on a puppet.
You mean he's not a harbinger anymore?
So I can put him back and be back to normal, I guess.
I take
That's
no
not how
pleasure in
puppet
saying
works.
this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Oh, I mean, I fight that loser also. I mean, Tatalia. So why he's not kicked out of his team as a harbinger, you know?
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the harbingers.
Well, what about Tatalia? Child.
So as long as you have
That
some
guy's a
value
source
to
of loser
offer,
too.
nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
What are you crying of shaming?
Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
So what is your backup plan? Become a god once more?
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
Oh, join forces. That's
I
a
think
good way.
these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Well, it's her decision. It's not mine. I mean, I support Nahida every single time because she knows what she's doing. Why I'm in value in this, by the way?
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
Shut, Paimon.
Then let's put that discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right,
Okay.
then I'll do what we agreed.
Just don't be a smug, okay?
Good. Go now.
And
keep in
also,
touch.
don't provoke me.
Nahida, are you serious about this?
Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit.
For me again? How comes? Now you confused me even more.
Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
Oh yeah, I want to know that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So,
Yep.
you have an update on that?
Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category.
Okay.
This is an extremely important point.
Yeah, why? Why so? And why she belong into that? Not from other world.
It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am.
Okay.
He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect.
Oh,
The amount of information in Irminsul is
What about
vast
me?
beyond description.
I can too.
Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly.
What is he lying to you? That guy is a full source of lying.
Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him!
I understand.
Okay, whatever.
But how things will go in the future
what?
depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before.
Okay.
There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing.
Now that is
A
even
feeling
creepier.
of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns.
My sister.
As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If this deal with the Balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it.
Thank you for that, Nahida.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've
How come?
more than earned it.
I didn't do anything.
Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection.
Excuse me, I just update the game and it just telepath.
In
Okay,
fact,
whatever.
I was going to ask
That
you to
doesn't make
supervise the
sense.
Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned.
I just update the things and the story it just keep going. It's all
Even though
scripted.
he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of
Ooh.
course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside.
Why you won't come with us? I'm glad. Oh, you just said it's impossible. Okay, makes sense.
Great.
Excuse me,
Thank you.
I didn't listen.
Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Oh, I see. So you cannot do that by your own. So both of us will transport into there. Or maybe only me.
Wow. It looks pretty
This
different
again.
here compared to last time.
Yeah, it's not
The
chaotic
colors
anymore.
are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
Yep, because of the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata does not exist anymore.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kick you off of this freaking tree. I said don't provoke me.
Shut your beak, jailbird. No way a prisoner gets to be so smug.
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the
You
guards.
smuggler.
But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Sounds like a successful rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through.
Got
I know
it.
there are many grievances between you, on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else.
Understood. Can you understand that, you stupid puppet?
Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Yeah.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are gonna be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
Are you sure you can handle all those stuff? I mean, you're weak now. You're weaker than me. Are you sure? And also, stop provoking me.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
Yeah, and also, shut your mouth while we get in there, okay? I don't want to hear your voice again.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
I don't need to prepare myself.
Ugh, the snark on this guy. It's unbearable.
Well, cause I'm doing our job, Paimon. Don't try to talk with this stupid thing.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure.
Got
Is
it.
this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him.
Ugh. This guy is still making me mad. We had a lot of story between that idiot. I had a lot of story.
So this is the inside of Irminsul.
What's it different than what I imagined?
Ooh,
It's different.
Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick
Okay.
your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
That's fine.
So, say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
You will evaporate it, I guess.
What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's
Oh.
possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Cool. Stop doing that. You say something? I don't want you to say anything. Don't you dare say something about it. What is that?
These sapling things have spread out.
The fragment. What the?
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul. Be careful not to touch them.
Ah, okay. Good. I will avoid it. The location change. Looks like we're. Oh, don't touch it. Or otherwise your location change. Why you go touch it? Okay. Nice.
It looks the same
What?
in every direction.
Maybe we're much closer now, right?
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost.
Oh, I
What do
see.
you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again?
Yep.
What is it this time?
Shut up, Ken.
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
I'm not gonna relax with you around me.
We're here.
I'm trying to take some
What a
medicine, make me not
huge
relax.
tree.
This is center of Omen, so all the information the world is flowing through it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali,
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint.
What are they
Baladier's
doing?
actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
He wants to put up a resistance and he seems good working on front line. Okay, maybe he has a similar role as Dewey. First acquired, but I cannot read the name. And it's Subada stories. Now is this. It's a strange individual.
The rest is up to you.
What a
If you
strange
discover
individual.
anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
For once, we're the ones with nothing to do.
Traveler,
True.
Paimon, would you like to talk?
Why you need to talk? Nahida, what is telepathy conversation?
Yes. I've also
Telepathic.
invited Paimon to join.
Oh,
Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
guessing that you don't want us to destroy Bella.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while.
That's weird.
Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Baladier's a bit of a walking contradiction?
Fucking
He's talking
contradiction.
back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Okay. I hear this. I heard that word so many times, but not in this story. Not in this game. Yeah, he is actually doing an odd job for others.
As I've told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand.
Oh,
Perhaps today
So?
will be the day that he finds some answers.
what the answer? It's about his past, the betrayal, and or another event in Inazuma. I mean, most likely it's betrayal, and also his Ryan Shogun abandoned him for some reason. I guess it's not like value for Ryan Shogun in the first place.
Well done.
Still, I have no
Smart and
idea with that.
attentive as always.
Actually, I caught in a glimpse a few things when I ran into Hipasha's at. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yo, late. Saw the Balladeer.
You made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladeer into the person he is today.
Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, he can get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Well, he's absolutely feel like a human too.
Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Archon.
True, and got abandoned.
Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that?
The Taria.
If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki-mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that.
Okay.
Really?
Can you
Because
feel
from
us
what
in?
they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Okay. You're telling us about a story. Oh.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
So the Gese got it right?
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Oh, shut up. Do your work.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation.
Yeah, you are in that story. That's why I won't have a conversation. And also, I don't know what's that. We have every right to keep certain things confidential. You know
Well,
that?
of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
Yes.
So, have you found anything yet?
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Nah, that's not surprised me
know
too.
about that. Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Every conversation with you is so hard.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh?
Wait, what is it? Oh,
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
anonymous
Don't you
data.
forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatarasuna's furnace, after all. It may
Tatari-
not pay to act rashly.
Is this a Tataria story?
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is Nahida
Is
working
that
on this?
so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
It's that name. Okay, the man who is Tatarasuna. Okay, plus he belong to the Lying Age or Ditachi Art. Are we? What is going on? Oh,
I have been in Tatarasuna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality.
Who the hell
as has
am I?
Mitoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatarasuna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As
okay.
I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatarasuna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this
confused.
trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
I know that I'm in the past now, but we're trying to share the information about that story.
Yes,
The Tatarasuna.
were it
story.
not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same
I
timescale.
see. This is this blacksmith,
You
right?
allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, you remain one of Tatara
So they
Suna's
are-
key consultants.
So they're all
working right
blacksmith,
here
I
alongside
guess.
us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma. And it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained
What
from
are you
adopting
talking
the new
about?
technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate. And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do.
So he did that.
None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope, but that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
Well, you know something?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Betrayal?
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio,
Riding coconut,
the
right?
yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
Oh, we went back? I see.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Is he gonna kill him? Yep. True.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
You...
Douchebag!
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And
Who are you?
yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
I see.
And what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
I see.
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person.
The doctor?
Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Talking about a balladeer?
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
Huh?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance.
The doctor.
This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui Harbinger.
The doctor.
Call me the Doctor.
I knew it. I freaking knew it.
Who? What do you want?
I
Just
see.
to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
Now I guess that the balladeer knows the truth behind this. Ah, dang.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say.
Well, you can't beat this guy
It is the only
anyway.
chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be
Everything's
possessed by
come to
evil
place right
spirits
now.
when they are filled
Understood.
with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
That's why it's a
Make
balladeer.
no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
So they're not betrayed balladeer. Oh.
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as
One of us.
one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
Okay, so because of this, and the balladeer became the wanderer?
What a beautiful way to
Because
see
he
the
knows it?
world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty.
I still have a lot of questions about
Then,
that.
out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat.
Yep, you cannot defeat
I
this
say,
guy.
Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible.
What do you mean?
Mr. Niwa, already dead. What a pity.
You killed him, you idiot.
Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
Who's
Creating
Jester?
a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings. What fun it was.
And how Ryan Shogun never knows about this?
I'd like to
she
introduce
knows?
a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Oh my gosh. Are they gonna burn it? Are they gonna burn everything? Yeah, here we go. That's why he's so angry.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore.
Why is...
Dottore!
He's crazy.
Good.
Good what?
Good.
What good?
Was that the doctor? Did turn into a mechanic from Fontaine?
I'm afraid so.
But why did we see things from his perspective?
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind.
Oh.
You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
But it means nothing to
Does
you.
it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you.
Yep.
He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
I see. This betrayal was a lie that he has believed hundreds of years. It was part of the doctor experiment. If the betrayal never happened, it exists only in his imagination. Oh, yeah, okay, but where does this lead?
Let's give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now.
Okay, let's go over there.
We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
Uh-huh.
Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up?
Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabuki Mono to live with the people of Tatarasuna.
Oh.
Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer.
Ah.
Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it had protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back.
Ah.
Holy moly. So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Being betrayed and abandoned by close friends is sure as a cause great resentment. Now we know what's behind this decisions. Cannot read today. Take advantage on riding Kokoden. Yep, riding Kokoden 1,000 years ago. 100 years ago, not 1,000 years ago. But it doesn't mean that which was the right decisions.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Understood. I'm not gonna provoke him anymore.
Dotori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Yeah, and give that sword to you, and you tried to get into furnace. Are you okay, dude? I'm stopping fighting with you right now. I know I feel bad for you right now. Are you okay,
Shall we
dude?
see how he's doing?
I'm really worried about this guy now. Well,
Hey,
things has changed.
you alright?
Yeah. Why are you smirking your face like that? I
That's
hate
a
you even
scary
more.
expression.
I hate you even more
Are you
now.
worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
I just want to make sure that you are not dying.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you
Whoa.
can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat.
Ah, I see.
Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
But hey. If you said that my sister is belonging to in Teyvat, can you search for that? If it has that information, so which mean she's not our sister? I'm confused about that. Unexpected, but still, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Okay.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world.
I guess that she has a lot of journey in the Teyvat. That's why Irminsul has her information.
Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heaven.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
Oh, just not a Batuli Harbinger?
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Oh no.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh no. Why are you doing
What
this?
have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me.
What do you want?
Give me your hand.
Why I need to touch you? Are you okay, dude?
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Yes. Are you trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do
Hello.
anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you.
Hello, nobody. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Hey, welcome. Aye.
So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
What? In this world, it's possible to change the past. There is no such thing that you can change the past, idiot. Wait, why you ask me that?
Done.
What do you mean done?
Huh?
I'm fine too. It's fine.
What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
I'm fine too.
Nothing. I
Thank
was
you for
just
asking.
thanking him for
Thank you
helping
for
me.
asking. Helping you? I didn't answer anything. Wait, that looks. Does he seem be hesitate? But that was because I know about Great Lord Rukkhadevata. Freak! This guy is brainwashed me again. He just tried to access the information that I know about Great Lord Rukkhadevata, because Irminsul cannot erase my memory about Great Lord Rukkhadevata because I have no information inside Irminsul. So that's why Irminsul cannot erase it. Uh-oh, I
So
think...
long. I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Shut
Where are you going?
up.
Hey,
time traveling. XD, yeah, it's time travel. Balladeer, stop, stupid.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
What the hell are you talking about?
From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
What do you mean? That's your name.
Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
What do you want to solve? Don't try to cause another calamity.
Balladeer! Balladeer!
You idiot!
He disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
Oh, that guy's so arrogant. Okay, here we go. Know how to do that, but I'm stuck here. We're stuck.
Oh no, he's really gone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Nahida!
Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power.
Sorry. What are you sorry for?
It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out.
Ah. Everything that's happened.
I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left.
Ooh.
Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated?
I guess so.
Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities?
I mean...
And it took everything he had.
Well, I mean, he's once a god.
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it.
What do you mean you can solve
We're
it?
running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
Yeah, can you please do that? That is my most concerning right now. If I'm just stuck in here, I literally cannot stop Balladeer what he's trying to do. Again, don't know what is that guy doing. But I think he will cause another calamity. Ah, the loading, man, it takes time. Oh, where the...
We're out.
What?
And we're at,
A tavern, I guess.
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now.
Hi, Crown Kitty.
Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you.
Oh, so it was my room before, right? I'm pretty sure that. But I never sleep with my door closed all the time. Crown Kitty, hey, how you doing? Wait, no, I want to help you.
I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with.
What do you mean?
Leave this one to me.
What do you mean?
emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't
No.
worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Are you sure that this substance is not gonna make me sick after this? Because I
voice
had
is
that
gone.
experience before. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing good too. And I really like the story right now.
Paimon can't shake
Like
the
it
feeling that
a
something
lot.
really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
He tried to access some unconventional. I mean, he tried to access my memory about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and the Balladeer's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. True. I'll skip the part of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for now, and focus on the Balladeer. Yeah, here we go.
He wants to change the past?
How?
But surely that's impossible!
What, you want to change the past? And try to bring one god? I mean, the heck?
Right! You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like...
It's not a norm.
Imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
Yeah, great example, but it's not novel.
So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
Hello, Nor. How you doing? Hey, thank you for joining the stream, and Crown Kitty too. Forgot to say about you. Alright.
Oh, Paimon's so confused.
Maybe he wants to erase himself from history? How can you do that? I mean, Greater Lord Gurukatawata already did it. By using Urban Soul, erase the part of its existence.
Huh?
Are you so clumsy?
Sorry. Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress.
What the heck are you blaming someone with your clumsiness?
But erasing yourself from history? It's unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul?
You can do that by changing your name, changing your identity. Cut some hair. Do some adjustment to your body. Then the person that in the past never exists in the future will never exist in the future and the present. You can do that. Change your name. Well, it's not working.
Uh-oh. Paimon's head is overheating from trying to understand what he's up to. And it's still not working. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but trouble ever since we met him.
He's a
There's no way
troublemaker.
he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Indeed, the Balladeer does erase himself from Irminsul. Many people in Inazuma will be affected. Okay. Okay, who's trying to join my day? I'm in the middle of something. You're not joining my world. Excuse me. I can't imagine what this situation would look like. Worst case scenario is affect everyone with connection to the right in Gokuden. Okay. Kasha, Ayaka, Ayato. God dang it. Will this means they will disappear? No, I don't think so. It cannot do that, by the way.
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next?
Have no idea.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight.
Why you want to sleep, by the way? If you can't do that, just go ahead and look for that guy.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here.
Oh my gosh,
Alright,
that even
Paimon'll
great.
start. First dish. Munstack grilled fish.
Oh, it's been a
and
while.
chicken mushroom skewers.
It's been a while.
Tea break pancakes, cream stew, sautéed matsutake,
You remember every single food?
and
God dang.
Dragon chili chicken, almond tofu, satisfying salad.
I guess that you are not a guy for the, all the 7 nations right now. You're the guy.
Also, Adeptus Temptation, golden shrimp
Oh, I
balls,
like
triple
that.
layered consomme, lotus seed and bird egg soup,
And are you dying? I mean, are you exhausting? What the heck am I saying? You're dying every time. That's a habit. Are you? Paimon, what's wrong?
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now?
You just type on your saying about the food for some reason.
Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about.
I just
What was it again?
start listing food.
The balladeer?
I said food, not the balladeer.
Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name though.
What? Excuse me. What the heck is going on? Balladeer, did you do this? Did you do this, Balladeer? What? Paimon doesn't remember the balladeer. That must mean he's actually pulled it off. But how did he have that ability? This doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said?
It is nothing.
So, the balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
If this really happened, I needed to know what has changed. Paimon, come with me.
Okay, sure. Where are we going?
I want to go back to Inazuma.
Huh?
I can fly there.
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay? You're acting like this is an emergency.
Now it's not the time to explain. Let's go to Inazuma. Yeah, this is the place that I sleep, never close my door. Okay. I remember that. I never forget that memory. If you try to erase it, you cannot erase that. That's a terrible experience. That was a terrible experience. Okay. Come on, loading. Come on. Alright, back to Inazuma. It's been a while here. Oh, we're checking the thing that is trying to do. I mean, we can't find Kazuha. Ask who is the balladeer in the first place.
The Amanoma Smithy!
I guess that Kazuha never know about who's the balladeer. Wait, I think that he knows about it because he, the story.
Ah, it's been a while.
Oh, why the loading is so slow? I don't know too. The game is really big. Like, the game load in separate chunk. Like it has 100 distance. Yeah, I guess that the game load in separate chunk. So which means if you never play on that land, the game is never loaded when you're first logged into the game. I guess it has to do it like that because that's why it's loading. It takes time. It takes time to loading. Because it's trying to render all those land again.
Of course. Go ahead.
About riding Gokuden. Do you know that? If you don't, that's explain everything.
No. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more.
Okay.
The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume. Hence, the art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions.
Okay.
Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
What? Excuse me? How dare him replace it?
Oh yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now.
That's some bull crap. That's like 100 years ago. I just start my journey, right?
We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then too. It seems like such a shame.
What's the reason behind their decline?
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale.
I want to know the full detail. If he managed to delete him from that existence, that will be bad. I mean, that's good for him, but he changed the history. That is absolutely unacceptable.
The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace.
Okay, true.
One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out.
What? That's far from the truth here.
The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphaned son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful.
Well, excuse me, you tell me to tell that's far from the truth.
In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent-up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden.
What the heck, dude?
But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life.
How the heck is that? How can he change and fill all this information in?
That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
The legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked this blacksmith? The swordsmith? It makes no sense. Looks like the Balladeer did something in Irminsul's, but it seems you're still dead. Yeah.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Have you seen Kazuha recently?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea.
Uh-huh. Phew, he still exists. And he's still the same Kazuha I know. Okay? So it seems the bad I feel last night. I mean, you can change the path with the right coconut. Yeah, you can change it. But if it still affect to the future, that has to be the biggest problem that we are facing. But everything is in the present is not changed. So it's good. It's still good, but god dang, he's managed to change his name from the Ryan Coconut. Ah, crap.
My pleasure.
But it's not the truth.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right? Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon.
Okay, so what is it?
On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
You don't know what I wanted, where I wanted to go. See Kazuha? Kazuha. Oh. I guess we gotta meet Ayaka and Ayato, right? The two brothers and sisters are called sibling.
We're here. This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters.
So?
Traveler, it's been a while.
Hello.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate.
What the heck?
They're not here right now.
Why?
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
It's urgent.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Thank you, I will take you up on that offer. Yep. We can take a walk in Conti Tribe.
If it were anyone else,
Conti Yard.
I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We'll be
Okay.
heading in then. Thanks.
Oh my day.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say?
Man, can I ask you a couple questions about the Ryan Coconut?
Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
Uh-huh.
What
Hopefully
would you like
she's
to
not
know?
telling a bad stuff about me to you. How are Commissioner and Miss Kamisato? Come on, I cannot read today. These days.
Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
Strange.
So pretty much business as usual on the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Something
Very
changed?
much so.
Is something changed? Ayato is still Yashiro Commissioners. Ayaka is still the lady of the house. No change there. As far I can see, it's nothing changed in Yashiro Commission neither. What about Tenryou Commission? Well, they're never relating Ryan Coconut, so why we need to check that anyway? I was expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that. I'm gonna stop reading names because I'm shut up. Kamisato's siblings are both safe and well.
Well, got any more questions?
That's all for now. Many thanks.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often.
Thank you.
I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that.
I'm busy investigating a lot of stuff that ability has changed the path for some reason.
Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you.
Alright, thank you. This is confidential. Please don't tell me more.
I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
I'm flattered.
I mean it. Whenever the commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away.
Thanks.
The commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here.
Please,
They
thanks.
say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most.
Nothing
The
changed.
commissioner is
That's
so
good.
fond of home comforts.
Thank you.
They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know.
Why do they talk about me all the
Always with a
time? Why is
very
that famous?
fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves.
I mean, Babality put us inside the Kokoden event, riding Kokoden. So I'm pretty sure they know me for a long time now. I don't think so. I don't think that they're never born yet. What am I talking about?
Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together,
That does not check
and
out.
start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always get a mention.
You cannot change the past and expect it to accept it as a player around here. Come on, that does not check out. Since when I met Paimon? I know I met Paimon when I fished her out of the ocean. But no, it's way beyond that.
It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone
You
who is
cannot change
old
the
and gray
name all the
enough
time,
to have
Gabe.
watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend
But you
whose
cannot
company
change-
they enjoy so much.
Genshin Impact has to stop this because you cannot change the things all the time and try and make us to accept your free. No, I never accept this because it's not checked out.
So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
Thank you.
There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure
Aw,
of your company.
You're so sweet, Granny. Thank you. Okay, hello, I'm so glad. I make it once you live stream. Thank you and welcome. This is your first time doing live stream? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I will visit again.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great.
What?
Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime.
Don't.
Paimon meant we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally around dinner time.
Oh no, this just came off again. It's came off. My microphone just came. Stop it. Stop. Okay, here we go.
Of course. You're always welcome.
Thank you, Granny. You're so sweet.
Alright, goodbye for now. Where are we going next?
Oh, the island.
Wait! Goodbye, ma'am! Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right.
We will
then.
investigate.
Take care now.
I have
Hope
to
See
investigate.
you soon.
I think the balladeer changed his vision also. He has animal now. Because he changed the past.
Are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Genshin Impact, please stop change the storyline because this is not checked out at all. I know you can change the past, and if you just keep doing that, the story will get confused when we try to tell everyone. No, not trying to tell everyone. I mean, the story will start confused. I know you can change the past. Oh yeah, there's a magic that you can change the past by touching and so changing, erasing some bullcrap like that. Just please stop doing this. Because this is not doesn't make any sense.
What are we looking for? Something? Or someone?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
Yes.
Xavier? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Trying to have some movie again?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
I'm just walking around here.
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Do you know much about, I cannot say the name.
Certainly
I
do.
completely give
I've
up.
researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here.
Okay, Tatarasuna. Suna, okay. I still pronounce it wrong after I hear that.
Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago.
Okay, can you please fill me in?
I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about
who is that
that?
mechanic? Who is that mechanic? Who? Huh? It looks like the doctor is still sabotaging the furnace and leading to... Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
I am.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Yes?
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels
Shut
like
up.
we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
Shut up.
What
Try
brought
to
this
check
on?
something.
Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Pretty much. So, can I ask you one more question? Stop asking me.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Tabukani Mono? God dang it.
A kabuki mono?
Kabuki Mono.
No, I can't say that I have.
He erased it. He erased it. True, he's erased it. He's erased everything.
I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually.
You son of a gun, you erased everything.
But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
So there is no... Did the balladeer really manage to erase himself from the history completely? It was so must have wanted to change the words, but it was everything back to its to the way it was. But so far, it's like a majority change has only affected himself. Makes sense. How can he do that? Like, most likely if you changed the past, it's gonna affect the futures. But he changed makes no difference in the future. What the heck is wrong with this guy? How can he do that?
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
He made the perfect story that his only effect on him, not affect in the future in the present.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
The heck? This guy think of everything.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Time to go back to see Lesser Lord Kusanali or Greater Lord Rukatarat. I don't know. Where is
Sure,
she?
but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
That's fine.
Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Hi, Lisa. Call me Lisa. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Paimon.
Hey, don't mention it. Alright, let's
And
hurry
how
up
are
and
you?
go meet Nahida.
You good? Ah, this is such a chaos. Man, stop change the story. I cannot keep it up. Okay. Ah, this is so bullcrap. I'm madding right. I'm so mad that the Ryan Coconut that we all spoke about now has changed because
Hey,
of
it's
one.
them.
Can you shut up, please? I'm in a hurry.
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Hi, Lisa. Are you still talking about the essay?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment,
Nothing
we'd love for you
changed.
to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
I don't like the same question, but I'm great. Okay, so I'm not gonna ask you anymore.
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh? Should we join them?
Yes, we can fulfill them right now because we already know that the new story has changed. Perfect. These two are researchers. Okay, in the past, grades to hear what they had to say.
Unfortunately,
I have
we
to
haven't
listen
made
this
any
again.
real progress.
The article that you led me to read last time was great. I didn't read anything.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Wait. No freaking way, dude. It changed. There's no mention of what was it called? Coca water. What the heck is? There is no mention of that. Wait. Wait, what is this? A great many of these rumors revolves around Yukai, who are so worry characteristic in Inazuma folk history. A small portion of ever where repeatedly mentions the outside is okay. It should be. Ah, yes. Wait, what is the yellow thingy? He's sabotage. Reasons unknown to present. Subordinate. Oh, I see. What is this yellow thingy?
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Okay. Yeah, there's no mention of that Coco, right? What the heck is that? What is this yellow thing? I think it's this yellow thing is about the erased memory, right? Wait, let me read this for a bit. Someone in the footstep is standing in confidence. The heading appears the door was newcomers to place the lunch bar one's shield. Knobs delete. Well, are you not hungry? No. There's no mention of that. Yeah. Yep, it changed. I just read this one. It changed. Okay. Wow, you are great. You didn't read the line. Just skip them. Yeah, I already. I know I will pause the video and read it again. I mean, I can pause the video and read it again. So yeah, I gotta read it in my own time. Just don't worry. But I do know that it's the same thing happen when they tell us. I know that the game prepare for us to, you know, most of us never read it. We just kind of listening to it. We never read that essay or some backstory books or something like that. Most of us will never read it. But yeah, the game explained it to you already. But yeah, it's changed. The content has changed. Another effect it tempers the information in Elven Soul. You can see that. The Balladeer says erases two of his names. It was a real success. It must be taking all his might, but will.
Well, what do you think?
Still, a masterpiece.
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
Yeah, everything that you have to know. I mean, you will. You were trying to know.
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma,
and tell everything.
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Hey, don't mention
so
it.
It all comes down to one man's desire for revenge.
Yes.
Huh. You heard this from a member of the Armanoma clan, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess it must be true.
Yep.
Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
What do you mean, ghost story?
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Okay, I guess. So one more thing we have to ask Nahida. To see that she still remembered the Balladeer.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it.
Yep.
These guys are really into this.
We got something to take care of. Bye for now.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
I'm used to it.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Yes.
Will do.
I swear to God, if they just keep changing these things, just make my head really hurt. I know I think about a lot about the Rhine Cocodan. The content has changed. It has been changed ever since that Balladeer touched Urban Soul.
Nahida, we're here.
There's a ghost in Inazuma. Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts there. If you don't know about that, a lot of ghosts.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then he decided he wanted to go to Inazuma.
Shut up, I do know what I'm doing because I want to try the Balladeer. That's why I have to ask Nahida right now. I got disconnected in my poor network. Oh, that's kind of sad. But hey, you're back. Thanks. I was investigating the situation with the Balladeer.
The Balladeer? This sounds like some kind of code name.
Yep, he erased it. True. Man, the Ermin Soul is absolutely the root of trouble. If someone tries to erase something in Ermin Soul, it will affect in the real world. So Ermin Soul is also the root of the problem. It's just like an archive of every situation that happened in Tibet. But when you try to take that things out of Ermin Soul, the content has changed and everything changed. What? So the Ermin Soul is also the root of the problem.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Why you just trust Balladeer to do this? You're making me mad right now. Even Nahida doesn't remember. Just like last time, any change to Ermin Soul affects her as well. Yes. That's why Ermin Soul is absolutely forbidden for everyone to go in. Because do not do that. The Balladier's act quit is actually he has finished erasing himself from before Nahida could stop him. If the only one who still remembered things that were erased once again, I am the record keeper. Yes, because like I said, there's no record of myself in Ermin Soul. That's why it's not affected us. Like me. Oof, that's bad. The one is cute chatting is chatting. What the heck are you talking about?
Traveler?
Hey!
It's fine.
What's wrong? You look so upset.
There's things that had happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and the Balladeer, right? I haven't laid how the pieces together. The story is broken and scarred across time. There's one was named the Balladeer, created by Electro Archon. He was the puppet who will live among men. After a series of events, I give up to pronounce the name. The Balladeer think he has been said betrayals left Inazuma and roam the world beyond. Will now, with no trust of humans, I cannot read today. For the gods, he is born in judging the year is growing strength. When do he return to Inazuma to take his revenge? He is trying to invade to become the deity of the nose with the noses, and end up losing everything. All because we have fought them. Okay? Finally he's into Ermin Souls and learned the truth behind his betrayal. Knowing now his entire life was built on lies, he did the unthinkable in an attempt to reverse his tragic fate.
That's quite a story.
Huh?
So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Ermin Soul, hoping that he could change the past.
Yep.
But how is he even able to do that?
Well, I am the source of memory.
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently.
Huh?
I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it.
What the hell are you talking about? No one exists? The Balladeer never exist? Oh, I just liked Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. No, I say chatting and chatting. Wait, chatting and chatting is cute lines for Paimon. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you said in the chat there. I'm so sorry.
Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Ermin Soul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
Whoa.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world?
Yep, you can change the information in Ermin Soul and it affects everything.
Yes, Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it.
He's a good person now, I guess.
The traveler comes from a world beyond Tevat. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul.
Yes.
And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him.
Yep, true.
So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
I'm the descender, by the way. You can't say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
I'm really not sure. He's changed a lot for some reason. We were enemies after all. I don't know his perspectives on all of this, so I can't say why he did something so extreme. Does he want to reset everything or save someone? Or did he want to complete undoing his existence? Everything can be a change set can be set right. The time is so this once and for all. Maybe that is all there. Oh, that's why he said we'll never meet again. So that makes sense. Because he already changed the content. But still, the question he asked me specifically, why my hesitations, give him his answers. What? I hesitated because I witnessed regular Lord Rukatawata. I witnessed greater Lord Rukatawata erase her own existence, but I can't tell Nahida that. But put it away, I know why the balladeer was so sure it could work, but I can't tell them that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
Yeah, I cannot share because it's the wish of the greater Lord Rukatawata. So I don't want to you know, being a party pooper and telling you about the greater Lord Rukatawata. Because her final wish is just like, world forget her. She's trying to let the world forget her. That's what it is. So I cannot tell you. Just feel empty.
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right?
Well, I had to go. Network issues. Good night. Bye. Bye. Thank you for joining. Okay, bye. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining.
Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try.
True.
The story makes sense. Every part of it.
Mm-hmm.
The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Anyway, goodbye for that. I have to sleep. Thank you for joining, Crown Kitty. Thank you. Hey, you're doing great. And good night. Have a sweet dream there. I will finish it. I almost finished this, so it's good. I will go to sleep again.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
He's trying to erase himself. Yeah, he has changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still didn't get a second chance. Those faced tragedy and could not be saved. Who the heck? Okay. Kim Jong-un, hey, how you doing? This is it's live? I thought it's video. What the heck? It's not video, it's live. What the heck? Hey, hi. It's not video, it's live stream. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayal of his life, or did he wish he had never existed at all? I mean, he's trying to change his life. I'm pretty sure that.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
What do you want to check? Don't get into my mind. I dare you, please don't.
Found it. This should be the one.
What is that?
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
What?
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner.
What?
You should take a look.
What is that? Surprisingly, the information represents to
Is this a
you.
fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This much everything I said.
I authored this record myself.
Oh.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
Nope. She just followed what I said there.
When combined with the
Right?
traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Ah, I see. So she already know the balladeer exists in the first place. True. It's 12:45 a.m. For me, I can't sleep. What? You should sleep. This is really nighttime. Oh yeah, it's like 10. Like it's 10 for me.
Hold on. So this record survived from
The past.
past?
Yes.
Yes.
Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in
Oh,
other
kabuki
records
mono.
will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact.
Oh.
Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that.
Yep.
But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
Oh, I see. So before she lost the yeah, she was really worried about that the balladeer doing some up to no good. Like the balladeer is up to no good all the time, but she really aware of that, and she back up Irminsul thingy, and the balladeer has changed it after she back upped it.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
Makes sense.
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything.
Yep.
This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
Okay. He managed to erase it.
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes,
Story time.
joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own.
What do you think about someone special there? Seems suspicious.
Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree, who had been
Oh.
abandoned by the humans.
I
The
see.
kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur.
Ah.
Yet when the other foxes saw this, they spoke words of comfort to the kitten. Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us.
Yeah, it's just like the balladeer. The kitten is the balladeer.
Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice.
Yep, this is the doctor. Yeah, the monster is the doctor.
A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this."
Oh. Yep, this is
The
right in
monster
coconut.
smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it.
Yep.
The great
Yep.
The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the
Yep.
flames, and die for your fox kin."
Yep. This is right in coconut. Yes, this is at least they still keep it in the game. If they change the Ryan Coconut storyline, I will be pissed. I literally will be pissed. Okay, at least.
The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good.
At least it's still in the game. True.
Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content.
Okay. Hey, it did not so it's okay. It's, okay, fine. I should sleep. My mom is also saying I call her imam in Korean. Okay, I don't worry. I know English language nice. Good night. Hey, good night. Thank you for joining.
I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
I see. It's still in the game. I'm happy for that.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened.
Yep.
To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet.
Yes!
This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders.
Yeah, here we go.
And although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin first came into this world.
Oh, okay.
We still
Why I don't remember
know how the
that.
change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
I never had this feeling before.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything.
The more you know, the more questions you have.
People yearn to find the truth, and then conquer the troubles they face.
So that's why knowledge is dangerous sometimes.
When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To
Wisdom
others
can be
looking
the
on,
trouble.
This may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Good idea.
I guess.
Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while.
I'm pretty
You'll
sure.
feel much better after taking a walk.
I'm pretty sure when I'm in the middle of that, then the balladeer.
Snack for one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits.
What the hell am I doing?
It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
There's a few things I'd like to look into. You should go take a walk and try to unwind.
Yeah, I guess that when I'm doing that, I'm gonna meet the wanderer. Not the balladeer, the wanderer. And then I know everything. Oh, crap. This is getting confused. Okay. But I will try my best to not confuse myself even more after all these things. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, what the heck was that? That guy just randomly disappeared for no reason. Okay, why we come back here? Why come back here? This is the Grand Bazaar.
We're here! What should we eat first?
I have negative feelings. Like there's something I'm missing. Something important that...
Are you gonna answer or what?
Oh, shut up. I need to think. Sorry. Just give me a minute. I'm still in processing. Why are you trying to look for needle?
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out.
Okay.
Then we can get something to eat.
Thank you. Come on, brain. Let's take this, bro. It's gonna be some wait, it's gonna be what are you talking about? Something about almond souls and deleting oneself. Greater Road Lukatawata, forbidden knowledge, Nahida.
What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Yes, that was it. Greater Road Lukatawata. She says that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. So, which means that the balladeer still exists, but he's changed his alias. Yes, to the wanderer, right? Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation in Greater Lord Kultavata? Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do not deletions of her, there would be no point.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
I guess that she... Yeah, like I said, Great Lord Rutkitawata is Lesser Lord Kusanali. The reincarnation. No, I can't. No, I can't tell Paimon. She doesn't know about Great Lord Rutkitawata. No one knows about her. But in the case of crazy important details, there simply is not possible for the balladeers to complete erase his own existence, in which case this question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Here we go.
Here.
Here we go. The Wanderer. The Wanderer. Hey, how you doing, the Wanderer? You'll never be the balladeer. What? You are not the balladeer, right?
Hey, wait!
You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss.
What are you doing? Why so polite all of a sudden? It's not you at all.
I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. it can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
That guy's a balladeer.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted.
Interesting.
I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
What the heck is going on here?
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about.
I guess
Look,
the story checked
we're all
out.
out of Sunsetias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
I guess it checked out. So he erased his assistant, so everything has started from the riding coconut again, and it happened until now, the person. So which means the balladeer has wandering around Tibet all for so long, for 100 years now. I see. So that's why he is the wanderer. True?
Leave it to
Understood.
me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop.
Stab.
I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
A drift?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsetias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Let's follow him.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
I guess he still see you anyway. Because one, he's a god. Second, I don't know what the heck is this. What is this? Thank you for giving me this. I need to continue stalking. Hey, who is that guy, by the way? Can I ask you?
That was a good batch of Sunsetias, too.
What are you talking about? Okay. Where is he? Oh, he's here. Right. Okay, there he is.
Yeah. This'll do.
Do what?
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias? Is that not a bit too cruel?
Ah.
Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
I wasn't seeing this on my own eyes. I would never believe it.
Huh?
Oh no.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
Nothing.
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
You're right. We're following you.
Have we met before?
You remember me? We are enemy. We are sworn enemy.
No, we haven't met. But you know me?
Yeah, I do know you.
I have no recollection.
Wanderer. It's complicated, but I do know you.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes.
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
I can prove it. You're a puppet.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
Yes.
You were right. The look on his face.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people.
So you don't remember me?
Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
There's somewhere I want to take you.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Okay.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm.
Huh?
And he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
Oh.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Alright.
And let's return to the city.
Whoa. He changed a lot, huh? The wonder and his vision also changed too. Very nice indeed. Well, that guy never had vision in the first place, so shut up. Is he? I don't remember that. Why is gonna be a
Here you
devil
go,
with the
boss.
animal?
I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Well, we just met before and you just said that that was a good Sanseria.
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
You fire him?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you and me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
I mean, it's not valuable. You can stay for eternity.
But I don't...
Okay. You don't need to do that. You got fired, dude.
No. You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Thank you.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Yeah, you got fired.
All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Thank you. Are we going to Inazuma? I guess that it's gonna be Nahida first. Or maybe we're gonna take him to meet the Ryan Shogun. I don't think that Ryan Shogun remember her. What is that ding ding bong? What the hell is that sound? Okay, that's weird. I'm pretty sure that Ryan Shogun don't remember this puppet, right? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. She still remember him because she created him for a long time before the Ryan Cocoden. So I'm pretty sure she still remember.
Nahida! Nahida! What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
The Balladeer.
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You tell Lesson or Kusanagi what happened to Grand Bazaar.
You say that you were trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja.
Shugenja?
Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather...
difficult to
This is a
explain.
difficult one to explain.
Yeah, Nahida remembered the Balladeer now.
I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called,
Reincarnation.
previous incarnation.
So, previous incarnation, not reincarnation. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes. Something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation?
Well, you are the freaking loser. I mean, no. You was a pretty loser.
Okay.
You're my sworn enemy. You took the noses from the range. I mean, from the Who is that? The maiden? The maid? No. No. I know this. Come on. The name. No. I do know the name. You took the noses from the fox lady. I know what her name. Gucci Eye. Right? Yeah, you took the noses and you became a god. Like trying to become a god and trying to take up Nahida's throne or some bullcrap like that. You're my sworn enemy. That is it. You was my sworn enemy.
You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation.
Can you speak English because I don't understand you? Please speak it in English. We were trying to think where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear.
True.
But I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
You don't know that.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil.
Oh, here we go.
You nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you.
Yep.
As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart.
Nahida vegetable. What the heck are you talking about?
Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go.
Why you said...
You'll never be happy.
Why you said the god of wisdom is a vegetable? Tell me what is going on here. Nahida tell the wanderer about his past. Okay.
I gave everything I had. But it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's
the truth. That is the truth.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong.
So?
Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong.
What?
And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world and all of its complexity.
What are you talking about? Am I missing something? Like, everyone knows Nahida is, reddish. What?
Seems
How
like
comes I don't know that?
Incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
Makes no sense. What's the base? What's the base of that?
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Yeah, we're a sworn enemy. We were sworn enemy. We're not now, but we was sworn enemy. Okay? Shut up. Where are you from? I'm from Asia.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
What truth do you want?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything!
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes.
Yes.
It's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Well, you can use Google Translate by typing Japanese word in there. Well, Japan in there, and then it translates to English. I also understand that because I did that all the time.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
Just please help me once. If you're trying to tell me something, please try to use Google Translate and help me a little bit there.
I'm just a puppet with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait. Tie Paimon to the trees and walk around and don't look back. Why I need to tie her? What? To the tree and never... and walk away and never look back. What the heck are you talking about?
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Why I need to tie her?
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Okay.
Oh, good point. Given your,
Unique
situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Going to Irminsul once again? What the heck am I doing? Are you ready?
No matter what lies ahead, I'll face it. Whatever it takes. I'm just sorry that you have to join me for the whole thing.
Because Paimon annoying. Because Paimon is annoying to talk too much. Okay, you said that she's talked too much. No, she's not. She give us information. Alright, so what am I doing here again?
It's time to get ready.
Alright. Alright then.
No matter what lies...
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Shut up. No, not this time. Alright, here we go. The fight. Remember the fight. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's been a while since I never fight inside this mine. Paimon is talking too much. It's really annoying. She's not annoying. Come on, don't be so mean to her. Yo, why are you being so mean? What country in Asia you live? I live in Cambodia.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth. But be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
Yep.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
Oh, shut up. I already ended. Shut up.
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Now we are just finished the job.
Alright.
Now we just finished the job.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation.
Oh, that makes sense.
You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
Yes.
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
Why?
I
want to know that too. I never know about this.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners?
Skyramu is my cousin. What? What are you talking about?
No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved too. No mining crew would be capable of this.
You're just putting a random stuff there. I don't get it.
There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to
Katsuragi?
Torichio's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
I see. That's why.
And the rest is history.
That's why.
Well, it used to be.
Yep.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after.
My mom name is Makoto. Your mom's name is Makoto. What's related to Scaramouche, by the way? I don't get it. What? I'm confused right now.
As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Oh. I see.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face.
Where's the
Why couldn't he
Balladeer?
live a long and happy life?
Why is the Balladeer doing this? Oh, a chest. Very nice. Hi. You read every alliance story and you don't know Oh. No, I didn't. I don't.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in
No,
a
I
cave
didn't.
sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
Kabukimono, yeah.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
I see. I never read. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, Makoto is Ryan Shogun, L sisters. Yeah, the older sisters. Ah, yeah, I remember now. Makoto. Yeah, yes. I remember. I'm sorry. It's been a while. It's been a while since I remember that name. Yeah, it's Ryan Shogun, Ida's sister. Yes, I remember. I mean, they're twin. But one of them is dead because of Carnia disaster. Yeah, excuse me, I'm so sorry that I didn't. I just remember it now. Dang it. Bug. Sorry. I just remember it now. If you don't remind me that, I just confused. Wait, why do I go back up? Wait, do I really need to go back up there? Oh yeah, I do. Wait, do I? I need to go back.
One with nature.
No, I don't think. Why do I need to go back? Makes no friggin' sense. I need to descend down. Descend down. Okay, here we go. So that makes me Scaramouche caution. No, I don't think so. It's still not checked out. Oh no! It's still not checked out. What is her full name? Do you like K-pop?
Time to go.
No, before I do like K-pop, but no, now I just no. The reason I said no because I never listen to them anymore. Before I was a fan of it, a fan of them, but now it's just no.
What are we doing back here?
I never listen. I heard voices.
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty.
What the heck?
There's nobody here.
Who is this?
I was abandoned, like you.
Oh.
I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
So what is the reasons that Ryan Shogun built Scaramouche and abandoned him in the first place? What is the reason? I just cannot keep my head on it. Does it, I think they already told us about Scaramouche's backstory.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Oh.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
This child didn't have a name. Or
Ah.
rather, the balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him.
What about his mom?
After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone.
Oh.
Some of the neighbors helped to raise him.
Why neighbor never give him a name?
After leaving Tatarasuna, the Balladeer
What
ran
the
into this
heck?
child who didn't have a name, just like him.
I know he was
They made a promise to live together.
I know he was a failure, but still, you shouldn't abandon that guy. Yeah, I remember the story now. So when we are finished in Inazuma, when we are first time, when Gucci Yai, no, not Gucci Yai. Yeah, Gucci Yai. Yai Miko told us about the story, a little bit of story about the Balladeer, and she said that he was a completely failure. That's why he just wandered off. Or maybe it's the Ryan Shogun told us about. The Ryan Shogun never talked about this, if I remember correctly. Maybe I have no idea. There's too many stories. Like I just mix it together. I cannot remember it clearly.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The Balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Oh.
Hey! What's wrong?
Something.
Say something!
He's dead.
You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others.
Oh.
You betrayed me too.
Well, that's the nature of people, you stupid idiot. No one betrayed you. They just cannot live for that long, you idiot.
The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Scaramouche can cook, so Ryan Shogun jealous and well, that's a good theory. That's a good theory there. I give you that point.
Let's keep going.
Well, I almost got hit. Okay, that's very nice.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you.
Whoa.
I've been waiting. What you are
Is this
truly
the jester?
is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or continue to drift.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Supreme strike.
Let's end this quickly!
Fracture.
I guess
Easy.
this is it. Come at me.
Rest and rebuild.
As one with wind and cloud. Confess. Bring it on.
Huh. This is easier than I thought, huh?
This place is dark.
Oh yeah, remember this? Remember this place that we faced first time with the Balladeer? Remember this place that we got poisoned? But the Balladeer poisoned us. I remember this place. Yep.
It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
Yes, we went here and first time meet Scaramouche. No, the Balladeer.
In the original version of events, the Traveler once encountered the Balladeer
Yeah,
here.
first time encounter.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
Yep, it's familiar, right? Skara has a multi-fortunate by manufactured by a Rain Shogun's watermark behind his neck. Truly, because Ryan Shogun also behind her. If you have Ryan Shogun behind her, it has a mark too. The puppet of Ryan Shogun has a mark behind her neck too. Yeah, you can check it out. Or maybe I will check it out for you right now because I do have her. I remember this. It was an unsettling place.
Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady.
The balladeer.
Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow.
She's still alive.
You shouldn't have.
She's still... Remember her? That she got evaporated by Ryan Shogun.
What do you have to gain from
Signora.
belittling your subordinates?
Signora.
You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time?
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Ooh.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible. And don't let your emotions get in the way.
Ah, that's why she lost and she got killed by Ryan Shogun. Raiden cooked Signora a bit too much. True.
Surely you're not
She cooked her
worried
so
about
much.
me.
Like it's like we overcooked or something.
I just can't have you getting in my way. You and Child never fail to find ways to complicate things.
Child, yeah, Child.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash, must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm
Ooh.
sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else.
Signora backstory is really sad. Yeah, I remember someone talk about Signora backstory. So that's why she joined the Patooey.
Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
I watched the video about Signora's backstory and
Poor little
it's
tongue.
kind of sad one too. You're right, it's really sad.
She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Ah, it's me.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Uh-huh.
Why are you staring at me in
My
silence?
God, I hate you so much.
Nicer way to express yourself.
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
Oh,
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Signora and...
Hold the line!
There is no escape!
One with nature.
Signora and the Balladeer.
Let me amuse my citizens.
The Balladeer and Signora is just like an enemy too. Interesting. Signora and the Balladeer is also the enemy. That's why they never... That's why they said... That's why they have a night against each other
Looks like
throat
we've
all the
arrived in
time.
Sumeru.
Ah, I see.
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the
yeah.
experiment in his place.
Yeah, this is the doctor, right?
Welcome.
Yeah, here we go.
I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
That's right, the doctor time.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process.
They got locked up, by the way.
As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
I mean, the Grand Sage over here, they got not suspended, they got fired. By the god.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again?
He's annoying.
That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
He's the doctor, he's behind all of this.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
Let's move on.
Okay. How long is this gonna keep going? Man, this is really long. Again, it's so long.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
Yes.
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes.
You're evil.
You are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
No, they're the same. But the difference is you live longer than human.
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets?
Yeah, they're just the same. Oh, hello, Chrissy, how you doing?
Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
Probably won't stay for long because I really I'm not really into Genshins. I thought I would stop by and say hi. Hey, that's really nice of you. Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass.
Are you saying? How's the update so far? It's great. I like the story right now. I know it's true story about the Balladeer. And now he's the Wanderer now. That's good. And everything has been erased from Irminsul. That's why he's became the Balladeer, the Wanderer. The Balladeer became a Wanderer because of that.
Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules.
Ooh.
With each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self.
Ah, I see. This is the true meaning of greater Rorukatawata words. A person can erase themselves. And even though the original Balladeer has gone, this person will live in this place. The person's sins is encapsulated and incapacitatable, part of their journeys, their destiny too.
I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well.
Ooh.
Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Oh, that's not good. This will be my enemy again. I don't want to be his enemy. Right
You
now.
have made your decision. Now, take this.
Ooh.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here?
Ooh.
You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Ooh.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
Ooh.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
Ooh.
This is my...
Ooh. It's hurt, right?
Is he alright?
Ah, here we go. Here we go. We're fighting again. Here we go. Man, we're strong.
Hey! Are you done yet?
So strong. Here you go.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Scaramouche. The Balladeer. What is happening? Ooh.
Balladeer?
The animal. Yes. Animal.
Die.
What do you mean die? You're revert back to your normal self now. That's not good.
This is trying.
Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Feeble human.
Oh crap.
The wind rises. Yeah. Search for it.
Whoa, this is take a while.
At my command, you shall fall.
Quit following me.
Wretched vermin. Insignificant pest.
Search for it.
Okay. The animation in the game looks great. Yeah, because it's been a while. It's really great.
Fallen Fury.
Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Wait. I'm still alive. For some reason.
You dare to gaze upon me?
I almost died there. Well, because of the game, just accept it that I'm suck.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
disappeared. Did we win?
I don't think so.
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Ooh, you're back.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self.
True?
Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Now you recover your memories.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
Oh, shut up. You're a troublemaker, aren't you?
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Alright, we are done. I'm done with you too. You stupid idiot. What was that? Okay, that's weird. Where's my chest? Where's my chest? Where's my chest? I need a reward. Freak up. I fought that thing. Shut up. Why would I slide that in the first place? I don't get it.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
Uh-huh, thank you.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking,
Probably
I should probably change it.
Uh-huh. You would go by the Balladeer anymore?
After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him.
Uh-huh.
I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people. And they might not even remember who the 6th is.
Who's the 6th?
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Let's call it a tactical regret.
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
True.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
Of course not.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is
the
just a
Balladeer.
fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
How ridiculous.
How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting.
What?
Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What are you talking
You
about?
purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Nope, it's only a Kasha,
Yes.
right?
And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
Nope.
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Ah, I see.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Nahida doesn't see you in that way.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys.
You're the bad
into
guy.
Justice and all that.
Uh-huh.
Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that
Are you
way.
in? Are you in?
Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered. Including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul.
Ah, I want to know
What
that.
exactly happened before and after that point?
I think
I want to know as well.
someone deleted it already, right? That's why there's no... Wait, if they're deleted, which means the journey never exists in the first place. And my... Will it affect my sister too? I don't know that. Because my sister belonged to in Tibet, not me, so I cannot tell about that. Okay.
I will try.
Traveler.
What is it, stupid?
After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Because I wanted to know what you changed.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed.
Yes.
And how?
Only you.
Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
I didn't do all this thing for a reward.
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals.
How do you know that?
I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
This is just like Beto's told us.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
No one is perfect. That's what I want to say.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they?
Oh,
anyway,
shut up.
I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings.
Yeah.
The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Yes, it is.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Yep. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
What do you mean? So you're in. Alright, you're in. Good.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
The Wanderer.
Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you too.
Oh, shut up, Paimon.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking.
The Wanderer.
The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
You want us to decide?
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Serious name? The heck?
Have you got anything?
Wait. Name change rules. You can obtain an item. What? Apple's draw from the ARCHON QUEST. Oh, intervention of Genesis. Okay, will allow you to change and on at draft Wanderer animal's name. Please take a note that some name cannot be utilized. Change. Oh, I see the effort. Once you have renamed these characters, some interface the game is going to forward will display the name that you have chosen. Oh, so which means in the future we will work with him again. There's a limit or number time you can change the name's character. Oh, there's wait, I can a limit on the number of times you can rename this character. So it cares. Disclaimer: the Traveler's President ensures to follow the terms of the sexual thingy. Ah, I see. The Wanderer. Alright. What should I name? Interesting. So I should pick a name for him. So he just... If it's a serious name... So he's just like he's a stubborn. And also a troublemaker. So it should be... So I'm gonna pick the name in my own country name. It should be Harley. That's not bad. It stands for heartache. Yeah. The Wanderer Balladeer. Wanderer Balladeer. Stubborn should be named. Man, naming characters is really difficult. So it's begin with F. S. Sounds like a girl name there. Should choose the name. Man, it's really difficult. I love B. So we're gonna begin with B. He original from Inazuma, so I'm gonna choose the name that relating to Japan. So okay. So what is good with starting with B? Most of the name in Japan, so I never see B. Belly. Belly. Belly? Sounds weird. But I think that is great. Belly. Yeah, I'm gonna call him that for now. I'm gonna say Balladeer. It's just a short name. It's way much better, right? Yeah, here we go. Never regret it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Let me give it some more thought. Nah, I'm pretty sure is it.
Alright, if you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one.
What do you plan to do next?
Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
You mean the Fatui?
Okay.
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
Hey, Billy!
One more thing.
Sounds so weird.
There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall.
Okay,
Even
you're
though
responsible.
The events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire.
Oh.
Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Fine.
No nonsense. I like it. Alright, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Ah.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
Ooh, very nice. We're done. We named the balladeer. I named the balladeer and have everything's under control. Are we not done yet?
I've got it!
What the
I can
heck?
end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Are you still in this?
I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue.
God dang it.
The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their
They're
shadow
still on
in
this.
Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told, a journey that you must walk to behold.
Oh, okay, here we go. Are you stupid?
Akaba, thanks for inviting me to research.
Of course, Sawada. Your
Oh, shut up. What are we doing? Why I need to go there again? I'm so freaking exhausted. Oh, this freaking ARCHON quest never ends, isn't it? I really have a headache. Ah, here we go. We're back into the place that we never close our door.
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
Rest up, Paimon.
Huh? Look at that vase.
What about it?
Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
You broke it. You broke it. It's Paimon force. That will stay in Paimon bombing to. Oh yeah, that makes sense because of the balladeer. At that point we still remember the balladeer, and we mentioned about the balladeer, and after he erased it, that's why Paimon cannot remember this. I see, but the balladeer erases his existence and changed the world. Oh, why is so the way still broken?
You sound lost and confused.
Who the heck is this?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Greater Lord Rukatawata?
Huh? Is there someone here talking to us?
Oh, this is a witch.
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else, who can say?
What?
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. Like a vase that falls to the ground, whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase. Is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true.
Who is this?
What is unseen is but an illusion.
What the heck are you talking about?
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Is this the Abyss Order doing? Believe my eye. Does she means I should trust my memories.
Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Why you won't do it yourself? I don't get it. Just a waste. Not something beyond that. I wonder what else await me in the future. There's a lot of stuff. There will be a lot of stuff waiting. Still there, come on. Someone clean this up. I don't want to touch that filthy boy. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's make a wish. After the long day, we're gonna make a wish. Okay, the Wanderer. Still the Wanderer, by the way. God dang it, I don't have anything. So yeah, hope you enjoy all these things. Yeah, we reach out to sum all these things up. Yep, the Balladeer trying to change, trying to erase the past, and then he become the Wanderer because of he erased the past already. The Balladeer never exists in the first place. So he became the Wanderer, and the Wanderer trying to get his memory back, and he's still the same. Nothing changed about him. But the world has changed. But we're still telling the truth about the riding Kokoden to all the people in Zuma. Still, that thing, he's trying to change there. It's not effective. Yeah, everybody already knows that. So, hope you enjoy all these things. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys, and good night. Good night. Thank you for joining, and take care of you.